Hey guys, and welcome back to Z3 Cubing. Today we're going to be checking out the Bluetooth smartphone connected GoCube. So inside this package here is an innovative new piece of cubing hardware called the GoCube that is essentially a Rubik's Cube that connects to a smartphone through Bluetooth and basically can track the moves that you're doing on the cube, which adds all sorts of functionality. So the creators of this high-tech new smart puzzle reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try one out on my channel. I said yes because it sounded like a really cool idea, and they sent this over to me. So this is the GoCube. So on the package here it says full pack, so I think there's a more basic version that doesn't come with as many accessories. That's kind of what it looks like. It says the classic cube reinvented right there. And over here it says it has a bunch of sensors in it that basically detect how you turn each side, uses Bluetooth to connect to your phone. It can basically detect the orientation that the cube is in while you're just holding it, so that's kind of cool. It also says the battery lasts 60 hours, which is quite a long time. It has a very cool lighting system, it says. And like all modern speed cubes, of course, it has magnets in it. So let's open this up and see what is in it. And here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa. It actually opens like that, like diagonally. That is really cool. I've unboxed a lot of really fancy cube packages, but I think this is my favorite. So it says limited edition first production batch number 3,292. So I think this is for people who supported this like on Kickstarter. It actually raised over $1 million crowdfunding, which is a lot, especially for a Rubik's Cube. Anyway, let's see if we can open this up, get it out of the packaging here. I don't know if this is the way you do it, but looks like it comes out. And it looks like there's some more stuff in here too, so, oh, there we go. It says goodies inside, so let's see what's in here. So it comes with a nice little carrying case, and it looks like some sort of stand for the cube. So we have this little thing, probably stick it on like that and put the cube in here. So that's pretty cool. It also has a charging cable because, of course, it is an electronic cube. You do have to charge it. And in here, it looks like there's also this product information guide and quick start guide. So let's take a look at this thing here. Looks like all we have to do is download the app and we can get started. Alright, so I got the app running here and it looks like it's asking me to pair a GoCube. So let's get this thing out of the plastic here and see if we can turn it on or something. Oh, it looks like it did already pop up on my phone here. So it says connecting. Looks like it's connected now, and now I have to sign in, so give me a second. Alright, so my GoCube is ready and connected. Looks like the lights were actually flashing on it there. It's at 43% battery, and I think it wants me to sync it, so you can see it's actually moving along with the picture of it on the display, so that's really cool. So I believe I put the green side in the front for my view, and then it will sync it with the version in the app. There we go. And now, let's say we're just getting started. Welcome. So it kind of has this thing where it shows you how to solve the cube, first off. I don't think we're going to be needing that, but let's just look around. So if you're a beginner, it looks like it starts off by just showing you a bunch of useful information about the cube, and then eventually gets on to showing you how to solve it. So it's asking us to scramble it up here, so you can see it's kind of following along with what I'm doing. So it asks you all sorts of basic questions, like how many corner pieces does the cube have? I think the answer is 8. Correct. And then all sorts of different things like this. That one. Looks like it moves on to teaching you notation, so it wants me to turn the right side clockwise, do an arm move, left side, so that's fun. Looks like we have to do some algorithms, so F sexy F prime, there we go, random things like this. The turning of the cube is actually pretty decent, definitely quite a lot better than I was expecting it to be. It looks like it does have a legitimate speed cube mechanism on the inside. It of course has magnets and everything. You can pretty much execute algorithms at close to full speed. The actual shape of the cube, it's a little bit rounded, is a little bit weird, but it's pretty easy to get used to, and I'm sure you could do some pretty decent speed solves on this thing. I don't know if it'll like me doing this, but let's just take a quick look at the inside of the puzzle, check out some of the pieces. It wasn't too hard to get those pieces out. I don't think popping will be an issue. Not sure if the tensions are adjustable, but it looks pretty much just like a normal speed cube in there. Plastic's all clear, but it looks pretty cool. Looks like a standard design, has a big ball core in the middle where I imagine all the electronics are housed. Anyway, let's get back to this. It wants me to do something called a scramble match, so let's see if we can find a match. So, scramble the cube. Our shuffle strength is strong. Now it says do not rotate the cube. Okay, now what does it want it to do? Match finder. Okay, so it's searching for a person in real time for me to play against. I'm not sure what this game even is, but we're trying it. Okay, so it found somebody. Not sure what that means. Get ready, set, go. U, L prime, B prime, U, D2, L prime, U2, D, R, L2, F prime, D, V2, U, L2, D prime, F2, UF. It looks like I'm beating the person pretty badly. Oh, that wasn't an F, that was a flag. You win! Okay, so I did 35 moves on it in 12 seconds. And it looks like I beat the other person pretty badly. Also, I totally didn't notice that doing those moves actually solved the cube. So it looked like it kept track of the moves that I did to scramble it and then figured out a solution to solve it. So if we move over to, I guess, the super expert version, let's see what happens. So we have to scramble the cube again. And it'll find an opponent, I guess. So strong. I don't know if it'll make it like a really long sequence of moves that I have to do, but it's searching again. All right, it found someone. It says, get ready, set, go. So it looks like this person actually knows what they're doing, but I'm still keeping a little bit ahead. Oh, I keep thinking that little flag at the end is an F move. It says I win, 9 seconds, 31 moves. I don't know how that was any harder than the beginner version, but whatever. So once you're done with notation, if you're a beginner, it starts walking you through all the different steps to solve the cube in this really cool interactive way. So the next step is the white side. I just did the cross. Gives you a whole bunch of different information, gives you a video to watch. So it pretty much just walks you through everything you need to do one little step at a time. So for example, for this step, it highlights a slot in the back that you need to find a piece for, asks you what piece it is. So of course it's the one with the colors around it. And then you look for the piece on the top layer, and then you hold it above the slot, and then you do this algorithm a bunch of times, and you get it into the slot. So it walks you through every little possible thing that you could possibly need to know, and eventually teaches you how to solve it. And I think that's a really cool way to learn how to solve a cube. It just shows you every little tiny detail, a lot of things that you might miss in a tutorial, and just kind of helps you with every little thing along the way. Anyway, besides just learning how to solve it, there's so many other cool things that you can do with the GoCube inside of the app here. There's a menu with a bunch of games. I'll try some of those out later. This menu right here gives you a bunch of different options. If you have like it scrambled partially, it'll give you a timer, how long it takes you to solve it. That took me 0.233 of a second. There's also this menu right here, which is really cool. If you have the cube scrambled up and you don't know how to solve it at all, it'll give you the moves that it takes you to solve it. So if you don't want to learn, you can just use that menu and just solve it really quickly. Statistics, so it kind of tracks you along the way. It keeps track of how you've done in all the different challenge modes, and also keeps track of your speed solving time. So of course it gives you your average solve time, but it also gives you your average moves, which is something really cool. You can kind of see how you're improving over time, getting more efficient as you're solving it, doing it in less moves and less time. Gives you your average TPS, so that's really cool. Anyway, also over here, we have a really cool mode. It says matches. So we saw this a little bit earlier with the scrambling mode, but there's also a pro cuber mode. So I guess it's gonna pair me up with another pro cuber to see who can speed solve the cube the fastest in a race. So continue. Let's not do beginners anymore. Let's go straight to super expert version. I just realized that I typed in Lego Boy Z3 instead of Z3 cubing for my name inside this app here. I guess that's just kind of my default go-to for a name online. Anyway, it's asking me to scramble the cube up here. Found me an opponent. E2, F prime. So we both get the same scramble, so it's kind of fair. And then we speed solve against each other and see who can solve it the fastest. Anyway, we both got it, so it gives us 15 seconds of inspection, just like normal. I don't really like that much, but I'll deal with it. Okay, 5, 4, I guess we just wait for inspection to end. And go. There we go. Not really sure what I'm doing here. F2L. Color recognition is a little bit weird on this thing, but I can get used to it, I guess. Not sure how the other person's doing. Looks like they're doing something at least. F firm. F firm. There we go. I finished in 19 seconds. That was pretty slow, but it looked like I won compared to that person. It took me 80 moves. That's really bad. Now let's try out the solo mode on here. I imagine this acts just like a normal speed solving timer. Just it tracks all the moves that you do on the cube, which obviously makes it a lot cooler. So do a scramble on here, and it will probably ask us to solve it and time, see how long it takes. And go. And there we go, 14.43 seconds. That's okay, I guess. 69 moves. Okay. Main menu. Let's go to the game section. Let's try out one of these. How about Simon? U R D U R D. Okay. U R D. Is it gonna add on to it? L U R D L. So it looks like it just keeps going on, adding more and more letters to it until you get to U R D L L D R U, I think it was. There we go, I got them all correct, and then we move on to the next level. So that's pretty cool. Now how about paint it? Let's see what this is. So click on this, 60 seconds. Okay, so we have to get it to a certain pattern, like this. Is that not correct? Oh, okay, now we have to get it to this. Okay, now we have to get that. Now we have to get this. Now we have to get this with the red, and then just red alone. That's really cool. Okay, so you have to like make each side, but like one at a time, and it shows you which one to do. That's actually pretty cool, and I imagine it gets more complicated along the way. So let's add on, do another one. Yeah, and so you start getting more different colors and stuff. I did that wrong. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with the GoCube. I definitely would consider buying one if I didn't have this one here already. The app allows you to do a whole bunch of different things with it. The games are pretty fun. I'll definitely be trying out that paint one again off camera. Over here the learning section is probably my favorite part, even though I don't get to use it because I already know how to solve it. But if you're a beginner, this is definitely a good way to learn if you're getting stuck with tutorials and things like that. It just introduces all the new concepts perfectly and basically works with you and your cube and your scramble that you have on your cube, just showing you exactly what you need to do for your specific case, but also generalizing that to solving any cube, just like somebody right next to you showing you how to solve it. So that is really cool. This section right here adds a lot of useful functionality to the cube. I really like this mode right here where you can have your cube scrambled in any imaginable way, and it will just walk you through the steps that it takes to solve it. You don't have to worry about scrambling up your cube if it takes you a really long time or you don't know how to solve it, because you can always get it back into a solved state really easily. This mode right here with the challenges is really cool. You can match up with someone online and then see who can scramble or solve it the fastest. Also, the solo mode just acts as a normal Rubik's Cube timer, but it gives you a lot of useful insight, like the number of moves it takes per turn. Also, you have leaderboards right here so you can see how fast you do it compared to other people. I'm ranked number 40 right now with my 14-second solve. Number 1 solved it in 6 seconds. So if you like the looks of everything that I've showed you in this video, then I definitely could recommend the GoCube to you, especially if you're a beginner taking advantage of that learning capability. I really like the way that that part is designed. Anyway, even as a speed cube, this cube does function pretty well. The shape of it is a little bit weird to get used to, and I don't think speed solving is really their main focus for this product, but you can still definitely get some pretty comparable times on this cube, and of course it keeps track of your moves and everything, so that is really cool if nothing else. So I'll leave a link down in the description down below to their website and where you can buy it, all of that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the GoCube. Oh, and also, it can do this. So I guess if you're like solving in the dark or something, you can see the cube. So that's cool, I guess. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed and learned something, and I'll see you guys next time.